How can you start calisthenics in your room in order to build muscle so you can achieve a lean, shredded physique and build insane strength to achieve the most advanced skills in calisthenics? My name is Cake Nasser, and in this video, I'm going to give you the full guide to start calisthenics today. Let's get it. So, what is calisthenics? Put it simply, calisthenics is mastering your own body weight. It's holding your body in a static position while floating in the air. It's also carrying your body weight dynamically, making gravity look like a joke. And it's combining different movements into one sequence. It's literally building a body which is capable of doing anything. And if you want to achieve all of these while building muscles and achieving your dream physique, you'll need a smart and powerful training program to start following, especially if you're a beginner, which is exactly what I'll be sharing with you today. The training program I'll share with you today is so powerful that it helped my clients unlock insane levels of strength and build muscles at the same time, simply because they followed the training system. And they also understood this important concept in calisthenics that helped them get faster results than average athletes. So stick around to the end. But for now, let's start the step-by-step guide, which I want you to start following. Ready? Let's get it. Now, if you want to maximize your potential, you have to understand the strength matrix. We have two basic movements, which is push and pull. Our ability to push away from our body or push our body weight, and pulling stuff or our body weight. However, there are different strength mechanics. It's divided into vertical and horizontal. Horizontal is when you're pushing or pulling parallel to your body, whereas vertical is pushing or pulling in a straight alignment with your body. So this helps us draw a matrix diagram. In order to maximize our strength and most importantly our muscle gains and target all the muscle groups in our body, we have to work each box in the strength matrix. Think about it this way. When you push away from your body or push your body weight away from something like the push-ups, it's a completely different mechanic than pushing something over our head. These work completely different muscle groups and uses our joints at different angles. This is why it's important to master all aspects of these in order to maximize our strength gains and muscle gains. Because eventually when you combine two powerful exercises, let's say like the push-up from the horizontal push and the handstand push-ups from the vertical push, we can combine them and get an exercise like the 90-degree handstand push-up. So just to put a big goal for ourselves so we can actually follow, we're going to focus on achieving one advanced skill in each box. For example, for the horizontal push, we're going to have like one arm push-up or planche push-ups. In the vertical push, we have the handstand push-up. Our goal for horizontal pull is to be able to do the front levers. And when it comes to our vertical pull, we want to master the muscle-ups. So now you have an idea of what you should aim for, or each advanced skill that falls into these different categories. But again, we're beginners, so we must master the basics for each. For the horizontal push, we want to master 30 push-ups. For the vertical push, we want to focus on the pike push-ups and be able to do 15 repetitions. For the horizontal pull, we want to master 20 Australian pull-ups. And for the vertical pull, we want to master 10 clean pull-ups. Of course, if doing these exercises are difficult, we're going to do easier progression. And don't worry, we'll cover that later on in the video. The core is one of the most underrated muscle groups in the body. In fact, it's the most powerful. The stronger your core, the stronger you are. It helps us bridge the gap to advanced movement as it builds full body control and a more stable body in both static and dynamic. So this muscle right here is the reason why we're able to float in the air and defy gravity when it comes to calisthenics. However, there's a lot of core exercises online and it can confuse you as to which ones should you do. There are two exercises we should focus on. These are the exercises I focused on when I was a beginner and it helped me progress very quick. The first one is the L-sit. L-sit is a very powerful ab exercise. It builds tremendous strength in our core to hold our body weight up and fully control our body weight. Think of advanced movements like going from an L-sit to a handstand. Our core is the main activator in this skill. Another benefit is that it builds straight arm strength. Where do we see straight arm strength? We're talking about the planche, front lever, handstands, and many more skills. Now again, if you're a beginner, it's going to be relatively difficult to do an L-sit. That's why we start with our knees tucked, with our feet on the ground, until we build good strength to tuck our knees again, but this time we'll lift our feet off the ground until we build the strength to extend both legs and hold the L-sit. Now the second core exercise is the hollow body hold. This is very important as it helps us build that strength in our core to hold our body weight in a straight line. This is very important when we want to clean our handstand and get a straight line, or when we're also doing the planche or front lever and hold our body in a straight line. But also when you're doing a handstand push-up, it helps us keep a straight form, straight line, and solid technique. And this is what helps us maximize our strength. Guys, please, we cannot skip this. Our legs not only help us complete our aesthetic look, but most importantly, it helps us achieve overall body weight strength and achieve peak performance. Think of a pistol squat, or running fast, or jumping high. Of course, we're gonna want to work our way up to advanced leg exercises like the pistol squats or the dragon squat, but it begins with mastering the basics, squats and lunges. And also I recommend doing sprints. It's amazing, just maximizes your athleticism. As a beginner, I want you to forget every other skill at the moment and just focus on the frog stand. The reason is, most advanced skills you see are based on our balance and ability to control our body weight on our hands. And the first exercise you should be aiming for is the handstand. Not only because it builds full strength and mobility in your shoulders to carry your body weight, but it's the essence to your balance. So frog stand is going to be your aim now. And technically another skill is the L-sit, but we're doing this for our core strength. One skill specifically I want you to focus on is the frog stand. Before each workout, it's important to warm up so we can avoid any sort of injuries. We want to keep it short and simple, 5 to 10 minutes, and it's a combination of just dynamic movements to loosen our joints and just get our blood flowing through our body to prepare us for the exercises. So it can be like wrist rotation, elbow rotations, arm rotations, just some head movements, and to get our blood flowing, we can do exercises like the jumping jacks, high knees, or some burpees. Do 3 rounds for each and you're set. Also, in the end of the workout, I like to do a little bit of stretching just to loosen up the muscles that got tight during the workout. And it also gets me more fresh for the next workout. And also, since I mentioned in the beginning of the video that we want to be complete calisthenics athlete, it's good to do some extra mobility work in the end. And some cardio as well. You can go for a little 10-20 minutes run. Now, how do we structure our workout and training routine throughout the week? Well, the most powerful structure, which I've always done and I've used for my clients, and that is the push, pull, legs, split. You dedicate a day for your push strength, a day for your pull strength, a day for your legs, and then you take a rest day and repeat the cycle. So for your push day, you want to focus on 1 horizontal and 1 vertical push exercise plus a skill workout, which is a frog stand. Same with the pull. You have the vertical pull and horizontal pull plus the skill. And for legs, we're going to do the squats and lunges plus the core exercises, which is the L-sit and the hollow body. So now, what is the powerful concept that you should apply to your calisthenics training to achieve the big goal that we're aiming for? As we discussed earlier, we want to focus on only one exercise in that strength matrix. And all we're going to do from there is just keep progressing from these basics, which means we're going to stick with that routine. And once we are comfortable with that exercise and typically achieve the 15 to 20 repetition range, then we want to make it more difficult. So once you're comfortable with doing 20 push-ups, we can start doing diamond push-ups or clap push-ups or perhaps decline push-ups. Or for instance, the pike push-ups, we get to the elevated pike push-ups and then the handstand push-ups on the wall until we can do a freestanding handstand. So this is what keeps the training very simple and focused and helps you progress faster. But there's another thing. Another important thing I want you to understand about this concept is we only want to focus on one skill from our pushing or pulling strength. So push strength, your goal might be to do the handstand push-up, and for pull strength, your goal might be to do the muscle up. We only pick one skill and we go after it, because in this way it helps us avoid overtraining and fatiguing our nervous system and muscles and joints. If this happens, guess what? No progress. Now I know this might have all been a lot of information for you. I don't want you to worry because I'm going to give you the full calisthenics guide. The link is down below. It's completely free. No, I'm not going to charge you. It's going to include everything we spoke about now and the exact number of sets, reps, and the progression for each basic exercise. So download it now, start taking action, and I promise you within the next month you're going to see significant results. If you guys found this helpful, please leave a like, it helps me a lot, and subscribe because there's going to be more tips that will help you progress even faster in calisthenics. See you guys next time. Peace.